let's talk about what's going on in Pennsylvania, because it is a bunch of freaking BS. They keep continuing to count votes that are not legal for them to count. And what that has resulted in is that Kamala Harris, and this was as of yesterday, is just 267 votes away from winning the county. Okay, this is how nuts this is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So that the Democratic commissioner, he just he openly defied a court order, like not to count illegal, misdated ballots,
not signed ballots. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
And
I mean, like,
so
look who's
about it.
Yeah. Like, look who's the election denier now.
Yeah. I mean, there's actual video of these people discussing how they're going to brazenly break the law. Here they are.
We reject all three categories of these ballots.
Oh my God.
Your motion is to reject or dismiss the challenges in this category in front of you?
Correct, yep.
Not going to second that, mostly because I think we all know that precedent by a court doesn't matter anymore in this country, and people violate laws anytime they want. So for me, if I violate this law, it's because I want a court to pay attention to it.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Who is this broad?
I know, right?
Wow.
Now the Pennsylvania Supreme Court, and this is the second time they have again ruled in favor of Dave McCormick, who of course is the Republican senator-elect, and the RNC demanding that Democrat counties stop counting misdated, undated, or otherwise disqualified ballots as they basically attempt to steal the election for Democrat Bob Casey. And Bob Casey will not concede, even though he's not going to get close enough unless they keep counting illegal ballots. He's not going to get close enough at all to pull this off.
These people are insane.
It's crazy.
They're insane. They're cheaters.
They're big fat cheaters.
And they're like, hi, we're cheaters. Hi.
Right.
Oh my God.
And now the RNC wants to possibly initiate criminal prosecution against those county officials, which
do it.
Do it.
Mm-hmm.
Here is Neil Cavuto and guest talking about this most recent ruling from the Supreme Court, from the Pennsylvania Supreme Court, and what it all means. This is from yesterday.
Hey, Neil. Well, as you just said, they ruled that, but this is the second time, okay, the Supreme Court there in Pennsylvania made this decision, but the recount does continue. As the Supreme Court ruled again, they cannot count these ballots right now that are illegal. So I don't know why they were trying to count them anyway. They didn't have the dates. They didn't have the signatures. So the whole thing was going a little bit wrong there. As Democrats, though, on some election boards said they were openly breaking the law because they said the law has been broken in the past with other things. So they were counting ballots that were missing signatures and dates to try and put a spotlight on this, they said, to overturn the election results. The decision comes more than a week after the Associated Press called the Senate race. That's when Republican Senator-elect Dave McCormick, UC, beat out incumbent Democrat Senator Bob Casey. It was by more than 17,000 votes, okay, in the first count, so it wasn't that close for this recount. So the McCormick team says they're very confident. They're not worried about it. They say have a big enough lead that these, quote, shenanigans ultimately aren't going to matter. But some Republicans have said this is just accusing Democrats of, hypocrisy here. Tom Cotton was on Fox News earlier, Neil, and said Democrats were doing what they accused Donald Trump of doing here, defying a court order. So right now, though, the main thing is the recount continues. Calls for Casey to concede just keep getting louder here. We know Republican Senator Mike Lee has been threatening to not seat him, saying that he will not be in the Senate no matter what happens if he refuses to kind of go here with the results. Also, Senate Majority Leader-elect John Thune of South Dakota had called this a blatant attempt by the Dems to violate the rule of law and undermine the electoral process. So back out here in the newsroom, we can tell you this is just all developing, but that Supreme Court ruling not once but now twice that you cannot count illegal ballots. All right.
I mean, this isn't hard. And they're defying reality and they're defying the law, which is, pretty apropos of Democrats, right? I mean, this is what they do.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, reality? We don't understand that.
The Supreme Court of the United States is saying that we can't forgive student loans. Let's go ahead and just keep doing that.
Yeah.
We have immigration laws. Let's just continue to break all those.
Yeah. Let's just pick and choose what laws we want to follow. Can we throw the bad bleach lady with her hair in jail? Can we do that? Because I mean, it's like these people are nuts.
Yeah, it's
They're
bad.
nuts.
Can you hold up the field of greens?
I can. This is the kind that I have. This is
Okay.
Mine.
All right.
I stock up on this because it tastes like sweet tea. I know you like the berry stuff.
I do. I love the wild berry stuff
Yeah,
because
I
it
like
tastes to
this.
me like blue. They've named all of their products wrong. I
They
guess.
have. Yeah. They need to check in with us on that.
Right.
Mhm.
Because the one that you like is the lemon lime, which tastes like sweet tea.
Sweet tea.
The one that I like is the wild berry, which tastes like a blueberry juice when you mix it into
Mhm.
water. And of course,
Yep.
this is a green powder. It's Field of Greens. It's a green powder that basically mimics or gives you all of the minerals, vitamins, nutrients that you would normally get from fruits and veggies. Because everybody knows it's very, very hard to get the amount of fruits and veggies in your diet that you're supposed to get. And this is the way to cheat and still get all the goodness from fruits and veggies into your diet in a yummy tasting drink. And in fact, Field of Greens is now going to be they've been approved to be part of this university study that looks at biological age and real age and how your health can be determined by the stuff that you put into your body. And so Field of Greens believes that you're going to notice a difference in your lab results at the doctors, or you'll get your money back. That's how much they believe in it. And right now they've got a big Black Friday sale happening. So join us in better health this Black Friday by visiting fieldofgreens.com and then use code SALE. So it's a little bit different than normal. So just make sure to visit fieldofgreens.com, use promo code SALE, and you're going to get big old discounts on their yummy green powder. So taste is a deal breaker for us. If it doesn't taste good, we're not going to drink it. And I can promise you this stuff is the bomb. Fieldofgreens.com, use code SALE. There was a Wall Street Journal editor, I think, on with Fox News to talk about this too. Like it is shocking how brazenly and openly they are defying what the Supreme Court of their own state is saying. Here he is to weigh in.
And is an assistant editor for the Wall Street Journal editorial page and a Fox News contributor. Your reaction, sir?
It's amazing. It's breathtaking. Just open defiance of the law, not even trying to make a legal argument, just saying we don't have to follow the law because we don't feel like it. And as your viewers can probably guess, this isn't sort of some obscure old provision of law. This is very clear in state law. You have to sign and date the mail ballot. It's also very clear when you go to the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania website. Here are the rules. It tells voters what you have to do. And so for people in Bucks County, commissioners, officials in Bucks County and elsewhere, it's an outrage. And we're not hearing much, sadly, from state officials in Pennsylvania. This would be a moment for Governor Josh Shapiro, who has given the impression that he's one of the more sensible, reasonable, moderate Democrats, was opposed by the left wing to show that he's not a partisan hack. And I don't think we're hearing much from
It really is incredible.
Oh, looks like he is a partisan hack.
Who would have thunk it?
Yeah, really. Shocker. I mean, this is the thing. If it were happening on the other side, by golly, he'd be speaking out.
Yeah,
Go figure.
exactly.
But it would never happen on the other side. Because this is the thing. Because we actually look at laws and we're like, oh, that's the law. Okay, we're going to follow it. You know, I mean, it's like, it's maddening.
And the fact that California is still freaking counting ballots. Are you kidding me?
I know.